Steffen and Eri and all the friends and fans. Philip, woo! Hey everyone! This is going to be in English, I'm telling you in advance, because we are here with our friends from Phoenix Ashes. They are from Holland. Many of you know Eelco. Eelco, say hello. Hey, he was helping out so many times live on stage for us for Stellar Revolution. And then there's Arnout, the guitarist. Hey Arnout. You will hear a lot more from him. And Ferdi, hi. Okay. So, we got together today because this is the kick-off event. We really worked hard and long to present you something for the for the coming weeks even. What we're going to show you is this is a team effort. This is an effort between Star Revolution and Phoenix Ashes. And since we toured together several times, Arnout and I thought, okay, what was, now in Corona times, there's the stuff that you can do where you don't find the time to do. I think all of you maybe have the same. You're sitting at home, you think, maybe I could clean out my cupboard or something. And Arnout and I thought, hey, we have this tour video footage that
from ages ago. From
2016 actually, when we toured together in Russia. And why don't we really sit down, edit all of that, and make it a nice tour documentary? And Arnout, so this was your deep dive into video editing.
Yeah.
When did we start?
Well, it started out like, I'm bored, you're bored, well, let's do something. As soon as I said, well, maybe we could do something with the Russia video, then I was thrown at with apps and lessons, and I got a speed lesson in how to edit. Of course, I already did some of the vlogs of our band, but those were really vlogs and not a documentary. I started out knowing nothing. I dug through about 750 gigabytes of footage, and
crazy, yeah.
He went at it like Jon Snow, knowing nothing.
Yes.
Yeah, that's me.
But he learned very quickly. I mean, within days. I don't know.
I liked it. I like to do it because, obviously I already did something smaller with video, but not at this format. And now, finally, I got some tools to work with, and I liked it. So I had early mornings that I got up and dug through the footage, and a lot of memories came back, and that was fun.
Yeah, and that's sorry, Eelco.
Yeah, no, it's just because there only legends have been told about that tour. Right? People in Russia still tell stories at campfires and forest barbecues about this, right? And then we had to show us the picture, or it didn't happen, Jens, I know, but we've got a lot better than that. So
there is video because Nico was with us on the tour. He was the camera guy. We organized it with him at the time. We thought, hey, we need somebody to really film this, because if we only film it ourselves, then it's only going to be always the same guy with the iPhone camera, and he will never be in the picture, and it's quite boring. And also, you can't be everywhere, because we were 10 people, I guess, and then it's
10,
a group of 5 is doing this, and the group of 3 is doing this. And if you have a dedicated cameraman, then, or woman, but it was Nico in this case. So if you have that, then they can be a spy, and they can also catch you in a bad moment when you really look silly or tired or doing dumb stuff, Max. So that was really awesome. And we had the other footage on top. We had what everybody was filming, but we really tried not to dig too deep into
No,
all the
no.
footage. Just if we had to, we picked a little bit from here and there. Yeah. Max is just running, fuck you! Yeah. I mean, it was nice knowing you, but everybody who knows, there was a documentary of the Start a Revolution Russian tour, the first one in 2014, and also there's just the best scenes are just the ones with Max. They are legendary. Ich kann singen. That's a famous one. Yeah, there's more to come from this documentary. It does have a name, and it does have a teaser trailer, and that's what we can show you today, and then you will know when we're going to start to broadcast this. And the plan is, okay, I want to explain the plan, because Arnout and I didn't stop at editing all the stuff. We also did narration on it, so we recorded commentary on the video. We did 9 episodes, so what you're about to see from soon is episode by episode us talking over the video, explaining what happened and what we saw.
Yeah, we're going to take you a bit into our how we lived through that tour and how we experienced the country.
Yeah.
Not only as a band.
Ranging from stripper poles on stage to dirty backstages.
Yeah.
And dodgy saunas.
The saunas and the elevators that really look like from a horror movie, and you're really scared to step into them and stuff like that. There's so much that happened. So we didn't want to bore you. So what we thought is, like, we make every episode about like 5 minutes, and we're going to air them week by week. And I think we should just, how about we play the trailer? But I just wanted to say one thing. The fun part is, Arnout and I have seen all the footage and, you know, all the episodes. None of the other guys have. So this is part of the fun. We're making these live shows. We're always going to connect, you know, today it's Ferdi and Ilko, someone, you know, from the band, whoever has time. And we're going to show the episode to them, and they will only see it when you guys also see it. So this is basically a video documentary series, like our own telenovela, plus a reaction video at the same time. And it's going to be live streamed here on Instagram. And of course, we're going to record this stuff. And we're also going to put it on YouTube. So every week when an episode is played, like with our live show, afterwards you will find the episode also on both our YouTube channels, like the Phoenix Ashes YouTube channel, and you should absolutely follow them, and Start a Revolution YouTube channel. So we're gonna make a playlist, obviously, for that tour, and it's gonna fill week after week. It's gonna fill up, and you will find after a while you will get the 9 episodes, which is how long is it, Arnold? It's like 1 hour something. The full thing.
I think even more. It's a lot.
Yeah, it's more than an hour, like less than 90 minutes, but
yeah, I guess.
Yeah. So,
but it's enough to to enjoy yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's free. Come on, it's free, and we're all sitting at home anyway. Okay, so I'm gonna play the teaser, and you should really, yeah. Just I'm not gonna say more. Here we go.
And teenage reactions make me shiver. I must escape from here, from everywhere. And close to friends.
So this is what you're going to see in our stories. Wow, still get some sound from somewhere. Okay, this is what you're going to see. And as you could see, unfortunately, we are not able to stream. We really wanted to, but we are not able to stream it on both our Instagram channels, like Phoenix Ashes and Star Revolution. But still, you should also follow, for more info and side fun, you should also follow Phoenix Ashes. I think it's at Phoenix Ashes Band. Yeah. And please go follow them. And I guess we will respectively show some stuff in the stories here and there. And so this is a group effort and we're doing this together. But we had to decide we need to stream it on one Instagram for the live thing, and this is it. But of course, you will also find not only on YouTube everything afterwards, but you will find it on the IGTV, either on Phoenix Ashes channel or on our channel. So
it's everywhere.
It's everywhere. You can't escape, and it's very Russian. So
it doesn't get more Russian than that.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Especially when Chapter 5 is coming. Spoilers.
Eri wants to help us with the language next time.
That's awesome.
Okay, because I didn't read through the commentary, and I just want to... You guys talk, I'm going to read.
Jens is just being an impatient bastard.
Yeah.
With selective memory. I mean, we all know what happened in that sauna, right? He knows. He just blocked it out. He just he doesn't want to remember anymore.
Ah, the legendary sauna.
Yeah.
Show the footage. Yeah, Jens. Jens even saw a little bit of footage because
he did.
Yeah.
How did he do it?
No, just a little bit, because you know what we did. Of
course,
we wanted to include the band, even at the same time we didn't want to show them anything, Arnout and I, and me, and but we wanted to include their commentary, because some of the stuff that happened just happened to a certain person, and then we wanted to include that. So we sent them just the 15 seconds that they should talk over. And that's what they did. They sent us a sound file and we put it in. So Ilko, you also did. What did you have? Which part? Without spoiling too much, but
I had the pending. How would you say the House of Doom?
Oh, I remember how we got there, and oh man.
Yeah, that was the first. That was the first hostel or something. Was it Moscow?
No.
No, that was Moscow. Yeah, it was.
Was it Obninsk?
Yeah, but we stayed in a hostel in Moscow for the first night, and that was that. That was that hostel where we stood outside and thinking, this is like the movie Hostel.
Yes,
right?
It is.
Yes.
But then it turned out to be completely the opposite, and that is just really weird. It's just a weird situation. So.
Yeah, that is the Russian experience, basically. Nothing is as dirty as it seems sometimes.
Yeah, or the other way around.
Yeah.
Things that should be nice is dirty, and sticky.
And clogged.
Oh yeah, that as well.
Jens is doing. Jens is already. He just wrote Schneller, which it is a joke, I think, from that Russian tour, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yes. Because Harry is not here today, but he is going to join in one of the episodes, I guess. He's a drummer from Phoenix Ashes. Whoever, for people who don't know him, he is one crazy Brit. I don't know. Is he Dutch? Does he even? I don't know. He's one guy, and he speaks what he thinks is German, and so whenever he's impatient, which is like after half a second of anything, he's like Schneller. He sounds like the best SS Wehrmacht Nazi guy. If he speaks German, it sounds like it's really from the 30s. So, but we love him.
Yeah, he was probably in the Dirlewanger Brigade.
In the what?
The craziest Nazi bastards they could find, criminals and murderers and everything. When Hitler had no soldiers left, he went to desperate measures.
Ah, okay. And that was Harry. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
There's a reason we lost the war. Yeah, so
Because of Harry?
yeah, I mean, imagine Harry is the only.
He
thing
was
you've got
impatient.
left.
No, no.
Yeah, shut up. So that's what Jens was writing. Oh yeah, Eri, who is from Russia, I guess. Eri, are you from Russia, or do you only have Russian descent? Are you from Russian descendants? Russia is always an adventure. Yeah, it is. Stackenblochen.
What's that?
I have no idea.
I only know Stoffkontakt.
Yeah, Stoffkontakt. That's another one. We don't have that in the video, right? But
No.
wasn't that also the first show?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Probably.
Where is the
One of the first.
Stoffkontakt?
Yeah, the Stoffkontakt. Wasn't it Nika or something? We were on stage preparing our show, and then she came and she was asking, "Where's the Stoffkontakt?" And we were like, "The what? The Stoffkontakt is so funny." And then we learned, is it Stoppkontakt in Dutch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stoppkontakt, which is
Stoppkontakt.
Mehrfachsteckdose. I know
What?
the German word is even more ridiculous, but it's, stay with me, Mehrfachsteckdose. It's like multiple plug. Steckdose.
Box.
It's like dose is like, what is it, dose? A
box.
can? Yeah, a can, basically.
A can.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
dose, that you would put food in, like something round more normally. And then Steckdose is like because you plug, so it's a plug can. And then Mehrfach is multiple, so multiple plug can. There you go. Or Stoffkontakt, which is the official word now.
It's better.
Yeah.
It's better.
It's much better.
And it sounds a little raunchy, so that's good as well.
We
Yeah,
had,
but the raunchiest word from Tour was actually a shindem.
you have to
Oh.
explain that now. I'm gonna
we
zoom.
ate porn at the mall. We ate porn.
Yeah, we did.
we had porn.
We had porn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should look that up actually. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, it was Royal, and when you write it in Cyrillic letters, then it looks like porn.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. That was an awesome burger, by the way. I can tell.
Yes.
Pancake burger.
Let me see. It was in Moscow. Yeah.
Was it TGI Fridays?
That really shitty mall.
The small
looked
mall,
like-
yeah. Wasn't it TGI Fridays as well?
No.
Ah no, I think I
And there
think.
was a
this.
TGI Fridays there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's porn.
That's the porn.
Ah wait. Can you put it a bit to your right? I think. Yeah. But it says Tepemok.
No, that's. wait. Maybe I have the sign.
Okay. Yeah. Royal. Ah yeah. And Tepemok, what is that? P is R, so is Teremok?
Is it just not
Is the brand or
plate?
something? Yeah, the plate brand or
Yeah.
something. But my Cyrillic, is it Cyrillic or Cyrillic? Cyrillic, I guess. So
Cyrillic.
I was able to read it because at school I had a friend. She was from Russia originally, and she could speak or write Russian. But she taught me, I think, the Cyrillic alphabet, and we were writing German just with like as a little secret language. If somebody would find our we would throw just pieces of paper, and if somebody would grab that, then they couldn't read it right away, and it worked even. But so at the time I was really able to super fluently read and write Cyrillic, not Russian, only Cyrillic. But that's completely gone.
No, I still, but because it looks a bit like Greek.
Yeah.
The Greece. So I can read it, but I have to spell it letter by letter, and
But I forgot. So Teremok. Yeah, but then, so is there? We got porn somewhere? Can I throw in?
No, sorry, I cannot see it.
It's on your server. There might be a picture, but I don't think we have the time for
server
looking
research.
through.
Yeah, maybe not.
server research.
There is another burger photo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Just looks like pastry, like pie, but then with meat.
You know what it was? It actually was a quarter pounder. Take away the bread and put a pancake around it. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ariane posted it in Slack, he said. No, but that's
He did.
Yeah, but that's not the porn. I mean, it's
Did he
the burger.
post-
It's not the porn. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can really just drag in media here. I think it's not that easy, but I'm working on it. No, I can't.
We did have some more food. Pilimini.
What? PB what?
Pilimini.
Yeah. Pelmini.
Pilimini. Maybe.
I don't even remember all of that. I just remember copious amounts of vodka and chicken wings.
Chicken wings. Chicken wings. Those are in. Yes.
That was the first gig, yeah.
Yeah. By the way,
Gig.
Dennis is just writing Liebesgrüße aus Moskau.
Ah.
Funny enough, our first episode is named similarly, but you get the James Bond reference. That's good. Yeah. How was it for you? And maybe start with Ferdi. You also commented like 30 seconds in episode 7 or something. How was it for you seeing that? Did you check some footage before, or was it just like, oh my god, I forgot everything about it? How was it?
I still have a pretty good reference because I have Arnout's photo book, and I also took pictures on the tour, and I did the
Nice
post
pictures, by the
processing
way.
for all these. Thank you.
Yeah.
I did the post processing, so I had like a second going through this a second time helped form memories. So I think I'm still pretty. I still have a pretty continuous memory of the tour, but there will still be details that I missed, that I forgot, that maybe I wasn't present at that moment. I don't know. And yeah, it's going to be funny.
Yeah, well, either or that you kind of forgot with the purpose, maybe, but
Yeah. How was it with you, Ilko?
I remember most of it, even though that probably a lot of stuff comes back seeing the footage of stuff that you forgot. But I just remember that what is it called? Tinder worked remarkably well.
True.
getting people to the show.
Yeah, you have to explain what we did.
Yeah,
I
so
was not part of it.
so what we did is actually install Tinder on the phone.
Everyone's
and then
phone,
just-
basically.
Everyone's phone, and then is it swipe right for approval?
I don't know. Yeah, I
Well,
guess.
swipe to the right, to the correct side for approval, and just add as many people and saying, hey, we've got a show tonight, want to come? Because we figured if we would get more ladies to come, then the dudes would show up by themselves. And that, so in the beginning of the tour, when we just started, we actually started to notice it having effect the more we gradually went on tour, because by every show it got busier and busier, increasing the especially the amount of females on the show, and then of course also the males they took along, which was nice. It worked.
Yeah, we didn't put that in the episodes because like they are only 5 minutes long, not 50 minutes long. But yeah, I remember, and we did it because at the time, we're talking 2016, we had Russian internet. We got some, SIM cards for our phones, and it was amazingly good internet. We were driving 1,000 kilometers across the country, and it's you're just in the middle of the woods, and you can just stream live video. And
And
in
it was
Germany,
for 1 ruble.
Yeah,
You had
exactly.
15 gig
for
or-
no costs at all, and being in the middle of shit nowhere,
yeah,
with not even a toilet as the gas station,
yeah,
right, or
That's
something
in there.
very dubious, right? But reception, that was just everywhere, remarkable.
yeah, awesome. Yeah, it was cheap, and it was. I guess we were tracked all the way. But I even set up a VPN. I think extra for this tour. A friend of mine helped me, and so we were all at least. I mean, traceable. I guess that's why they give the foreigners cheap internet, so they can track whatever they do. I don't know. Putin didn't come to the show.
They were tracking us anyway because
Yeah.
we had some. I mean, we went through customs in Russia with guitars and a bunch of Asian people, right?
Yeah.
So that that was funny from the beginning, right? And a dude with a half British passport, right? That is like, what are these guys, like Germans and Dutch people, and then people with Chinese and Indonesian heritage, and then a dude from Britain, right? What are they doing here? So
Tja.
they were not. Let's just say they were skeptical in the beginning.
Yeah. And Malik's Oriental name.
Didn't do anything.
They let me through customs, but you will see also in episode 1, I think, you will see the custom issues, and that was a bit worrisome. If you went like several thousand kilometers, like 7, 8 of us went through customs, no problem, even my name wasn't an issue. And then we were waiting for Nienke. That's, by the way, not by any chance that she's Asian, like Arnout is Asian, because she's his sister, for the people who don't know. And we were waiting. But I don't want to spoil too much. Maybe you never made it on tour. We will never know.
No, I went back. How was it? How was Russia?
Yeah, we actually did some. We have some footage for you. You can watch it now. Every Thursday at around 7:30, basically like today. So we're gonna
Ending on Skype.
yeah. And we're going to show the teaser once more later, but so mark your calendars, everyone. Thursday from now on for the next 9 weeks, starting this week, we're going to do our documentary, and it's Revolution Ashes in Russia. We even made a logo for it, but you saw it already in the teaser. What I do want to show is for the ones I can't imagine there's anyone out there who doesn't know of Phoenix Ashes, or who doesn't know how you sound and how long back our mutual story goes. I have prepared something that I want to show everyone, and that's one of my favorite songs of you. That's called Lost, and you made a video for it on another tour that we kind of did together. We will talk about it later. I first want to show the video, so start your engines. Here you go. This one is Lost. Okay, so you have to turn on the browser thing if you want to hear something, but please drop out again. Please drop out again. Yo, that was Lost by Phoenix Ashes, and that was also just a wonderful, wonderful tour. Can you tell me something about it?
Yeah, is Ilko still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Can you tell something about it?
Well, what can I not tell about it? No, so it was pretty awesome. So we had a nightliner tour through several countries here in Europe, and of course we asked our friends from Starter Revolution to help us out on the tour because we had plenty of space left, and it was just the weirdest thing. I mean, we went from like small villages in Italy to Milan, and then to Czech Republic, where we actually got to see like a big motherfucking torture castle, and then we played in the cellar of this venue in a small village that was packed tight, and where we got there in the morning at 11 o'clock, and then the owner of that establishment already had like the barbecue on, and he brought out the bottles of honey liquor.
Oh, yes.
And beer, and like the promoter of he drove us around in this big ass car. Like he
was a nice guy.
Yeah, Yuri. Shout out to Yuri. Right, that was awesome. But it was just really fun to actually feel like completely overcompensating rock stars in that big ass van, because we played in venues where we couldn't even park the van like anywhere near the venue, that we had to carry all the stuff throughout the entire village in Austria, where like, because it was a car-free zone where we played, and it was just like magnificent, right? It was a super fun thing to do, and it reminded somewhat of Russia, but fortunately transportation and sleeping was a tad better than Russia.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
We had Steve. We had the driver Steve, who was a hero.
Yes.
He could bring us everywhere with that huge bus. I remember when we got to we woke up somewhere, and Steve was gone. So we came out of our bunk. The engine was running. Steve was gone. We were somewhere in the middle of like a meadow, I think. And we didn't know where we were. And I'm not sure at that time. We didn't have the internet, or there wasn't really a connection there. But it turned out that we were just outside of the venue. But we just had to cross the street, and there was the venue.
Yeah. I just wanted to give some context, because I think what you guys did was the most awesome thing. You decided, like, I think it was 4 shows, right? It was Switzerland, Italy, Austria, Czech Republic, right?
Czech Republic,
yes.
Yeah.
And so it was a long weekender, so to speak, and you guys just said, okay, we want to do a nightliner tour.
Yeah.
And you just got a nightliner. I mean, a full nightliner. This was just so... The most amazing thing on top of that is, okay, we got how many? I don't know, like 24 bunks, to sleep in. Like, we have space, more than we need.
I have to break in. Alex is here. Woo!
Alex is here. Is he? Suicide Tequila. That's Alex, our tour manager from Russia, who you will learn to know obviously in one of the episodes, all of the episodes basically.
The best goddamn microwave breakfast ever.
Yes. Hi, dude.
I mean, that spicy sausage with curry and eggs and cheese, and then nuke it in the microwave. that is remarkably tasty. That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But coming back to that nightliner, we have to give credits to Harry for that. Whenever Harry, our drummer, thinks of something, it happens. So he thought, well, I've never been with my band in a nightliner. I want to do that. No, he went on and on and on about it until we had a tour where we could do a nightliner. So
And he got it done. He got it fucking done.
he did.
Yeah.
Yeah. And on top of that, I must say, he just asked the nicest friends that he could think of the only one who would pay him enough money, I don't know, and that was us. And that was Jens and me and Max.
Max.
Yeah.
Yes.
We are only the only ones who had time. I think, Ferdi, you were gone at the time or something.
Yeah, I was busy.
Yeah, and
too bad.
it was just a weekend to remember. And I love that also when we watched the Lost video, and of course we have listened to that song live. You know, when you were playing, we were playing shows together so many times, and then you made a video of it, and we are in the video, and also that a little documentary of that trip is in that video, and I always love seeing that. Who was what's the name of your friend who did the video? Because I think it's super well edited and nice camera narration.
Yeah. His name is Kijkenster. That's his
It's artist handle.
artist. Yes.
That's not for
Brandon.
Germans. Not
Brandon,
meant for Germans
that's
to call him.
Look, a star.
Look, a star. Ah, look, a
Kijk
star.
Ster. Ah, okay, I get it. Look,
No, it was Brandon, and Brandon,
yeah.
was the founder of like a platform where he did videos of acoustic bands. That's how we got to know him. So we asked
we were
him
there
to-
as well, right? You did it
Yeah,
in
yeah,
Utrecht
yeah,
in
you
that
were,
round.
You
thing.
were everywhere, man.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
It was fun. It's fun around you. Okay, sorry.
So we
Anthony.
asked him to tag along and to help us out, and that turned out quite nicely.
Yeah,
Awesome dude as well.
yeah. That was again. It was such a fun travel group. Remember, you saw it in the video. There was this lake that we in that Austrian village.
Yeah.
And, the lake was just so beautiful, and you even took a guitar. We played a song together, right? Like
Yeah, we
acoustic.
did.
That was the acoustic times, anyway. And we were at that lake, and it was just, I don't know, calm, magical, nice. I don't know. I just enjoyed it tremendously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I never felt more like a rock star than that last night in
Oh, shit.
the Czech
Czech
Republic.
Republic. Yeah.
But there's twice in my life where I actually felt like like a rock star that was there, and the last show that we had on the Russia tour in Moscow.
Moscow.
That
Yes.
was something else.
Yeah. Wow. I remember Brandon. Wow is also one thing from the Russian tour, right? Nike. Hey, shout out to Nike. Wow.
Nike? Nike?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's Nike's. No, I don't.
Ah.
She's not in the chat. I mean, the wow is coming from her. Harry hates it, and she always says it. Isn't it like this? Like,
Actually, the story goes that a friend of my brother's,
yeah.
he had this thing that he always said, "Wow," when someone did something that was offensive. So we took that from him, and of course, we exaggerated it as we always do.
Yeah.
And that's how it came to the tour.
Yeah, but I know that I picked it up and I said, wow. And then Harry said, no, you're not gonna, not you. And of course, then it was a given. Everybody was like, wow. Harry is going on with
Yeah.
you. Wow.
Wow.
And we were starting to call him Harry because he likes that as well.
Yeah, he has a strong disdain for that particular pronunciation, but which makes it utterly pleasurable to.
He has some more things that he can be mad about,
Yeah, which is the
like
funny thing.
holes in jeans and stuff.
True. Yeah, he's such
Yeah.
a conservative British prude idiot. I don't know, but that's why we love him so much, I guess. Yeah, you will learn to know more of Harry, of course, in the forthcoming episodes of Revolution Ashes in Russia. We have 15 minutes left. I would like to play one more song that has to do with Russia, because Southern Revolution recorded that video on our first Russian tour. We've played it in another live stream already, but it's not on YouTube yet. I promise we are going to get it on YouTube. It's called Remain the Same. And without further ado, here we go.
Let's go! Sleepless nights they do remind me of the time I felt ashamed. The worst decisions I have made. Somehow I have regrets, I understand. They're empty promises which yet to come to an end. Better days, better ways. Those wounds remain the same. Breathing out, breathing in. Those scars remain the same. Will I remain the same anyway? With this sympathetic feel the changes day by day. Will I remain the same anyway? With this sympathetic feel the changes day by day. Breathing out, I'm breathing in day by day. Those wounds remain the same. I cut myself in lethargy, can't stop giving thought to major implications caused by my unfelt wish for self-determination. I realize I'm a silver giant. For the outcome that I have to cause to relieve me of this burden. Liable for the outcome. Will I remain the same anyway? With this sympathetic feel the changes day by day. Will I remain the same anyway? With this sympathetic feel the changes day by day. Breathing out, I'm breathing in day by day. Those wounds remain the same. My delusions cast by the satisfied of forest skies. Defecto suffering, painful gashes, deep within. Sleep deprived, will I ever recover again? Disabled by all those agonies inside me. New hope will come and tempt depression. The darkest night ends with a break of dawn. Will I remain the same anyway? With this sympathetic feel the changes day by day. Will I remain the same anyway? With this sympathetic feel the changes day by day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Breathing out, I'm breathing in day by day. Yeah. Those scars remain the same. Dankeschön!
Yeah.
I think Jens looks a whole lot different than now.
Because Jens is called Dominic and was helping out because Jens didn't have time to join us for the tour. So shout out to Domi. That was awesome. He
also helped us out, by the way, Dominic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. Where did you play together? Because I didn't see that show.
Another connecting factor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where was that? Where did he help you? Because I didn't see that show.
We did a few. He did. We did some festivals in summer 2017, I think. And Nienke was pregnant, so she couldn't play all the shows. So unfortunately for Nienke, we did like the huge stages, and Domi just got to fill in. And
Klumprock we did, right? Yeah, that was nice.
That's why.
And the second time Diverse as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But didn't we do what's the festival called again that we did afterwards? In Belgium, in Germany. Or was that with Nienke? No,
Rodarok.
Rodarok. That was with Nien, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Was it?
Okay.
I think it was.
Yeah, the good times when we were playing shows.
Yeah.
Let's see. How is it in Holland right now? Is everybody going back to normal so we run back into the next lockdown, or how's it going over there?
Slowly going back to normal, slowly lifting up the restrictions, but it's they rolled out a program leading up to maybe September, and every time releasing a bit more, or giving back a bit more freedom. But they also say that probably like things like festivals or shows might not come back until there's a vaccine or something like that. So that sucks.
It does. I read in the comments, Eri says, I miss concerts. Yeah, I guess we all agree on that. And Arjan, guitarist from Phoenix Ashes, says it was R2R Fest, Kumpelrock.
R2R Fest?
Yeah, R2R, that's true. Yeah.
What does it mean?
No. Nienke played R2R because we played acoustic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alex, tour manager Alex, said recorded in Russia. Sounds like you played in hell. Okay, let me put it that way. Okay, no, I want to put it differently. What I've seen in the first, like we have this one tour documentary already on YouTube about our first Russian tour. And also in this one, I said to Arnout, it sounds like we dislike everything. It's like, oh my God, look at this house, it's so broken. And look at this, it's totally kaput, you know? But that's not the case. Like, we love touring there and the people were awesome. It's just when you come, you know, when you're as rich and spoiled as we are, and then you get to some outskirts, some Russian cities, and you're not used to that cars are like 40 years old, then you're like, oh my God, this is not a new Mercedes. But I think it says more about us being spoiled Germans, or Dutch maybe, than it actually says about how Russia works. I was a bit worried about that. I don't know, Arnout, what you think, but it's like somehow it's like, does it come across as negative? Because we really loved being there and we loved the time, but it's so I don't know, I'm a bit worried. What do you think?
I'm not sure if because the whole thing of these videos was to show how we experience everything, and I don't think that it's negative, but it's just reacting on the different world. Like Ferdi says, it's a mad world. So I think it's not really negative, but it's just a reaction.
Yeah,
it is a reaction. It's just the grungy aesthetic of the country amazes us. Mm-hmm. So that is what sticks out the most. But I loved every part of that, right? Because it's so different from what we are used to, and we just want to point that out. It's not like this is that it's good or bad. It's just a different aesthetic that I just happen to appreciate, and therefore might talk about that. Of course, running in or after a show, getting into a hostel where a hostel owner with a shotgun behind the counter tells you that there's no room for you. On the other hand,
That happened.
that is a different story. But at least it took us to a very nice hotel with the world's awesomest massage chair. So
Still
Yep,
dreaming
Kaluga.
of that one today. Kaluga?
Was it Riazan? No, that
It was.
Kaluga.
Maybe we don't
I
want to
think it was
spoil
Kaluga. It was in Russia, actually.
It was in
somewhere.
Russia, yeah.
It was in Russia, yeah.
I'm
And
really
actually,
curious how.
all this stuff makes you appreciate the riches of Middle Europe or Central and Western Europe way more. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm actually curious what Alex is going to say when he's watching all the stuff. And since we're narrating in English, he can also understand, because I think the first documentary, Star Revolution one, was in German. So it's much better, I guess, for everyone. I'm really curious, Alex, what you are going to say. We gotta go soon. We got like 4 minutes left. I would like to show the teaser again and then maybe say our goodbyes. What do you think?
sounds like
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go, guys and girls.
All my actions feel like in slow motion. I try to focus on what is real. I start twitching and teenage reactions make me shiver. I must escape from here. From the river. And close and friends.
Yeah,
I think we can say that.
that's it. I wanted to point out, we didn't talk about it. The name of the tour was the Hellcome tour at the time, because Hellcome, I think we wrote that song not long time before, and it just fit everything. And Ferdi, maybe you can show your left arm.
Your bare naked body.
My left arm mirrored or in the real world?
Let's see.
Wow.
And as you can see, there's the PASAR 16 underneath.
Pasar 16 is so cool.
That's food, right?
Yeah.
It's something to eat. Yeah. So there's already half the story to how it came to that tattoo. Of course, you will all see more in the documentary how it came to be and everything. Also, it's very nice. Again, I'm very
Very
happy.
nice.
Every time I see that tattoo, I'm like, yeah, I
Yeah, you
remember.
helped design it.
Yeah.
Where did you get it? Was
Well,
that was that Voronezh?
Voronezh,
Well,
yeah.
Warren,
together with other guys. Very, very nice lady, tattoo artist, and I still managed to fall asleep.
Nice.
And
Even on that spot there.
I think it was designed in the Voronezh hostel on Eelco's computer.
Yeah, I
Exactly,
think-
by
yeah.
you.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
MacBook, and because Ferdi had an idea, and I was like, I'm super worried with tattoos because they are never good enough. I always think, as a designer, I think, oh my god, they have to be perfect because he's wearing it for all his life. And then he came up with an idea, and I'm like, okay, typography, let me sit down with it and click, 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 click.
You basically Malicked.
Yeah, I Malik. Exactly. And I'm very happy. Every time I see it right now, I'm like, I'm good. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone. We gotta go. Instagram is gonna throw us out. So this is our goodbye. Thursday.
Next Thursday.
7:30.
First episode.
Yeah, Ilko, throw us out.
The next episode.
Exactly. Bye bye, everyone. Whoop, whoop. Ba, ba, ba.